Alrighty, everybody, welcome back. This is Mange Plays Live. This is Starfield Part 5. We just played for 7 hours today. I think like 7 hours and 5 minutes to be specific. And I just can't get enough of this game. I needed to take a break. I really, truly did. Literally, we were just dragging. There was some low energy, and I had to step away. And I got something to eat. Actually, went to the store, got something to eat. So we're gonna get just right into this, and I'll start talking. Anyway, I've been on a diet for a little while, actually for probably like a month now. I've been somewhat on a diet even longer than that, but not like fully committing, like making changes to my habits, but not like getting really results and fully committing myself. And I finally have, but it's been about 4 weeks since I've like had. Approximately 4 weeks since I've broken my diet, and let me tell you, like Sunday night, my weekends are kind of weird because of my profession. So Sunday night is like a weekend night for me. Saturday and Friday are not, and I just wanted to indulge. I got some frozen pizza. Ooh, you know, I mean, I did decide to cut loose a little late in the evening. And I did go to the package store, so it's been about 4 weeks since I've indulged in any of that. And as a rule, I've been trying to not do that on my streams, but, you know, it's a weekend night. Time to cut loose. We pulled a full 7 hours today. That's almost a full-time job, and now's part 5 is more of an after-hours playthrough of Starfield. So, excellent. I just needed to follow 2 NPCs through the store. One's the doctor, one's a scientist. Both I saved. Ooh, I got a sneeze coming. Hold on. Ooh. Wowzers. Alrighty. Adran, yeah. So I saved her, and well, she helped me too. So it was very mutual. From Starfield's equivalent of a death claw. And then we've got Dr. Seville Walker here, who happened to have the necessary equipment needed to analyze the sample that she took from the dead alien. But you'll put a lot of the pieces together as we go through, because I'm sure they're going to iterate the stakes over and over as we go through this.
Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down.
Oh, like I just did.
I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
Makes 2 of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble.
It was a little bit more trouble than it probably needed to be. A little more gunfire than I usually like on my delivery jobs, but nothing I couldn't manage. Too much trouble is exactly how I would describe the experience I just had.
That's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. But thank you. I'm just glad you both came through intact.
I would have had to anyway to
So,
find him.
Were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right.
Either
here.
way, it was going to happen.
That sample. It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's going to take to access our old Terramorph data.
Good place to start.
Sorry.
What'd you find?
Trying to not sniffle.
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives. Doesn't that mean we be dealing with the Cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess
Oof.
we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on 2 conditions. 1, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And 2, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us.
If all you need is someone to charm some higher-ups, I'm your guy. Doesn't sound like any run-of-the-mill data you're after. I think you owe me an explanation. What's the cabinet?
The cabinet's the UC's highest governing body.
Ooh.
The president, top military brass, scientific and diplomatic division heads. Any major decision the UC
Probably
makes goes through them. They're the
people-
only real chance we've got of unlocking the archives. So without their blessing, we're flying blind.
When you get conscripted into the UC, in the Vanguard, and I went through the museum, the hall, quasi museum, leading to the application form. It turns out to make peace with the UC had to broker peace with their rival faction. You didn't catch it in the last video. When they signed a peace treaty, the UC had to give up like their 4 top military leaders for the crimes they committed. It was like the only way to stop. So they were like brought home and executed. And it was like, you just
Wrong.
talking, that's what's wrong. I don't know. And it was just like such a cop out. They're like, yeah, we'll just, you led us to near victory. You did the best that you possibly could have done. It just wasn't meant to be that we were gonna quite win this. It was stacked against us, and at the very least, you got us to the point where we can broker this peace. We're gonna execute you now. And then you have this whole cabinet, and honestly, everyone in that cabinet probably should have been on the firing squad, not the people who ended up dying. I don't know why I'm this committed to the lore. I mean, this is my first playthrough in the game, but you know, I call it as I see it. What does that have to do with the first?
Well, when the colony war came to a close 19 years ago, with the signing of the armistice, 3 factions were involved in the negotiations. The UC, Freestar, and House Faroon. They made a lot of decisions about what sort of tactics should and shouldn't be permitted in future conflicts. All information related to the things they decided should be banned was locked away in the archives. Now, it's possible to get things out of there, but only with the agreement of members from all 3 factions. And as to what our research is doing in there, well, I'll get to that.
Sorry, I've watched a lot of movies. Either the person that denies it, I mean, it could be a red herring. This is just the way I see it going. Whatever faction has a problem going into the archives, you would assume is the guilty party. Maybe that's the direction that Bethesda will go through in this. More likely, just hear me out. It's not like it hasn't happened on TVs and movies before. Some faction who has an ulterior motive will know that one of the factions, I'm going to guess like Varun in this case, or the Star one or whatever, will have an issue with the records just out of principle, of revealing records out of principle. And then we'll have to convince them and like make them look like the guilty culprit, even though they're not. And then the real guilty culprit will be the one putting all the attention on that other faction because they had the goal of having those records opened or something for some other reason or something that they need. So that's just my little guess. Watched a lot of TV.
Of course. You deserve the full story. Percival and I, we're not just researchers.
Ooh, the
We
plot
were
thickens.
military scientists. Ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
Damn.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done.
I actually know who you are and your past. Well, none of my concern. Wondering if you were ever going to share that nugget with me.
Oh. You already knew. I'm sorry about that. It didn't seem relevant in the moment, and well, It's not something I'm exactly proud of. But it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying terramorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War. Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it.
I'm gonna need some time to think about this.
I mean, I hope they will, given the evidence we've acquired. But getting the Freestar Collective and House Varun on our side, that won't be easy.
Called it.
Since neither group is exactly on great terms with the
far.
UC at the moment, for various reasons.
Exactly. It's going to mean negotiations and deals and plenty of diplomatic legwork to see this through. But I don't see a better option to solving what's going on here. So it's gonna be up to us to get them on board.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna go get this work up into the cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Good luck. You two are gonna need it.
Skill points. Yay. Can I finally afford to rank up? No. No, I actually have to succeed. Why? I have not succeeded in a minute at a speech challenge. I'm gonna bank these points.
Hey, look. I didn't realize you were actually gonna help Percival. You're alright.
Alright, good. I thought I was gonna have to lay the smack down. Big doggy, you know?
Might be time I start working on some projects of my own. I'm just gonna wait until that drug's in production. Then I'm telling everyone Percival and I saved Mars. Oh, and you, of course. And
Ah, they're finally shelling out for new equipment. About time. Looking forward to a lot fewer injuries wandering in here down the road. It's
Of
from
hell?
the Inferno. Dante. Sixth Circle of Hell was where all the fallen angels set up shop when heaven tossed them out. Upon the gates I spied more than 1,000, who of old from heaven were hurled. That's all right. None of these drunks got it either. But second home to the devils seemed about as good a moniker as I was going to find for my bar.
I dig it.
Take a look.
Oh, you only take aid, huh? Well. Unfortunately, I can always use aid, so I don't have any to sell.
Ever been to a dealer? Those security uniforms are
Ever
way
dance with the
cooler than
devil in the
anything
pale
we've got.
moonlight? Batman.
The United Kingdom program recently celebrated its 15-year anniversary.
Deep cover seems like something that I should have charisma to succeed in, and I will pursue it as long as it will stay on the back burner without expiring, which so far nothing in this game has, so fingers crossed. Let's take a little bit more casual mission. I think I said I didn't want to do this one either because it needed charisma, but what the heck.
Stay away from the Sixth Circle.
I believe everyone deserves a second chance.
Get out of my way! damn wind. Could have fast traveled, but whatever.
Ready for action, Captain.
All systems looking good, boss.
You guys just, do you make my weapons better just being on board?
All is well, Captain. All things considered.
Hello, Captain.
I mean, I picked you two for a reason. Particle weapon and ballistic weapon. Those are the two essentials. Particle weapon to reduce the shields of enemy ships, and then ballistic weapons to do the final blows.
Glad to be a part of the team.
Just hope having you two on board makes my firepower just that much more significant. Really wish you could take off from the first person perspective. I mentioned it in the last stream, and I think the stream before that, but they could have just taken a note out of Star Wars Survivor in that aspect. You know what? And that's the last I'm gonna bring that up. That's all I need to say about it, and I said it enough times, that being the optimal amount. Oh, hold on, let me divert a little power to my gravity engine. Okay. Unexplored route, cargo hold, jumps 3, jump range 15 light years to 34. Unexplored route. Alpha Safari. Maybe follow. Oh, I'm in Seoul? That's why it's gonna take so long to get there. Really not a way directly from Neron. Olympus is the best. Wow, this is the first time fuel's become like a factor. I guess it's only for unexplored jumps. Certainly making money. Ooh, piece of candy. Almagist. Where would one fuel up? Perhaps the Almagist. Maybe I'm in the wrong neighborhood. Oh, I should have probably hailed before I docked, but whatever. I do what I want. And the helm, folks. Welcome to the Almagist. Looks fancy. Fancy. Is this a hotel? Please tell me this is a space hotel. Ooh. Oh, it's so fancy looking. Oh no. Oh, we're all floating. That's why it was so weird. I'm like, why aren't we walking? Been spaced. Interesting. Everybody's coming up to pay a visit. I get so much stuff on me. I forget to deposit it. Sure that landmine's gonna do anything. I did a little bit. Nice. Let's switch to something. Yeah, I've got too many things. Should deposit. That's what I got. Oh, that's a new weapon. 37. The Lawgiver. Modified Maelstrom. Oof, 36 rounds, 13 rounds. What do you use? You use a 3 kV laser. Don't really have any other weapons that use a 3 kV laser, right? kV laser. The real heavy hitters are what I have equipped, plus the Urban Eagle, which has only got 13 rounds. I wonder if this is a shotgun. We'll see, man. A whole new dimension of combat.
Just getting started.
Can't really like downward thrust, you have to kind of lead into it, huh? Oh, that has kickback. That is funny. A rifle that actually pushes you back when you're floating. Well, all pistols should do that. Honestly, any ballistic weapon I carry should be having that effect in here, but this one in particular. I mean, if you want to come up with some lore and just say like the thrusters compensate for some of that, I would be willing to accept that, just so I don't go crazy. Oh, you're supposed to be floating in this casino. Interesting. No, you're supposed to be standing because otherwise I don't think...
You picked the wrong fight.
Oh, yeah? What kind of ammo you got? Come here. Basic communication? Ammo. Ooh, playing cards. Thing. You can make your own collection. Nice legendaries, but I'm actually really pressed on space right now. Ramen. Do it. Frag grenade. Oh, yeah, baby. The 0G Dance Club. Is there a mission here? Probably. Ooh, that thought this would be like a ship repair kit. Yeah, there's probably some kind of objective, some kind of mission. Usually cash box, beeping. Jackpot back end. Input jackpot combination. Um 12. Are we writing this down? Hold on a second. This could very well be like part of a mission. $12, 19, 20. Two. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. I thought, because it said back end, that I was setting the number for the jackpot. I mean, why else would... I mean, somebody that has worked in, like, dining, back end, or even other businesses, is, like, where everything's, like, conceived and prepared and created. So, like, or, you know, all the inner workings that you don't see. That's what back end means. So when it says jackpot back end, I'm thinking I'm manipulating the jackpot. Apparently I'm not. You know, warfare tech, I'll fucking do that. You picked up a contraband item. These items are illegal to have on your ship. Security ships orbiting major settlements will scan your ship for contraband and not let you land until the scan is complete. Ooh. Where's that black market shit? You can stay here. Mech components. Ah, so like the little yellow symbol means it's contraband. Usually it's red for stolen, or if you're going to be stealing. Ooh, worth a lot of money though. Yeah, a lot of money. All right, so I'll just have to find a fence. I'll keep this in mind. I'll find a fence who operates outside of planets, maybe like on a satellite or on a lonely asteroid, and I'll fence it to that person for buku dollars, and I'll make sure that I don't have any Boy Scouts in my party when I do that, so they don't get all bent out of shape. Well, this has been an experience. I'll give it that. Less than fruitful, but it was interesting. What's back here? Jackpot combination. Winning numbers are 12, 19, 36, 5. I swear that's what I... Alright, 12, 19, 36, 5. Yeah, I got some credits. Alright, cool. I didn't get the contraband, but I know where to pick it up when I'm ready for it. This has been a learning experience.
Hi, Captain. Good to see you.
If I tried hailing them, they would have... I don't know. They would have tried to trick me or something. Well, I had hoped that this would be a place for me to refuel. Perhaps the planet. Abandoned mine. Civilian outpost. Scientific outpost. Yeah, in order to continue exploration, I might have to land on a planet that I just didn't plan, and I think maybe Bethesda planned that. That was their design. Making me not have enough fuel to get to my destination to do my mission. Alright, so there's a civilian outpost here. This is where I get vibes from Outer Worlds. What's the gravity like? Ooh, it's over a single grav unit. Okay. So this is not the means in which to capture that particular element. Considering my character's jump height, this must be where the type of gravity he grew up in. His jumps are a little more standard right now. Ooh, a road. Jagged Heartleaf. And claw. Ooh, uranium. Now there's something worth collecting. You know what I didn't notice on this planet? A dock where I can fuel my ship up. People alive here? Okay, we're not here to steal anything. Haven't really gotten the gist how the fuel thing works, though. How I would get more and what it would cost. I'm told this is a civilian outpost, though. I'm looking for signs of life. Wendigo, inaccessible. Also, it would be stealing somehow. Oh, here's a people. One people, please. You've been waiting for a stranger to.
Building a bigger hub. Maybe I just want a bigger room. My partner thinks spacers will want to rob this place. I'd like to see them try. You visit other colonies? Are they anything like ours?
Well, they usually have more people that I can talk to. Again, everything was stealing. I don't buy bothering to scan the environment other than just looking for life forms. You know, I can't really truly believe that airlocks vacuum like 100%. I'm sure there's like a minute loss of air every time it's open. Hello.
Howdy. So,
Howdy.
I heard you're landing. Ask my partner if we're selling ship parts right now.
Oh, well, I would like to know if your partner sells gas or fuel.
If you can afford that ship, you can afford our supplies. Best prices on the planet.
Yeah, did you know the casino above you is just full of dead people?
You can trust what you buy here. We use our own supplies.
I'd like to view and modified my ship.
We might have some salvaged parts we can sell. Take a look.
You've got a 340T? Or no, that's what I have. What do you have for sale? Oh, you don't have any you don't have any upgrades for reactors, huh? Max power. Position. Do other change. What do I have now? I have a NG 160. Vanguard. I have an NG 160. You have a Vanguard Recon drive of it. For a pittance. I actually almost think I have enough to buy another ship, to be honest, but maybe my fuel regenerates. Hey, Diggs, BT Dubs. Oh, it's been a long time. I recognize that handle. Sorry, I get so engrossed in the game, I'm not always paying attention to the chat. Not much. Been a long time, though. We're playing Starfield now. I think this is like my 5th video. I actually did like a 7-hour marathon today while everybody was watching football, and I had to take a break. Now it's like past midnight. I just couldn't stay away from the game, so I'm back on now. But good to hear from you. It's been a while. It's been a while since well, that's my fault, but it's been a while since I've heard from any my Twitch followers on the chat. So thanks for peeping in and seeing how I'm doing. Just debating. I don't know how familiar you are with Starfield. Ooh. I'm still figuring out the ins and outs. We didn't have enough fuel to get... I don't know how the fuel system works. They don't really explain it in the tutorial, but we didn't have enough fuel to jump to the solar system we wanted to get to. I made a stop along the way. Doesn't really seem like there's anywhere to buy more fuel. But fuel might be one of those things that regenerates. It's so ambiguous. I'm looking at upgrading some parts for my spaceship that will give me more range. I don't know if that's even necessary at this point. It's tempting. But with the amount of credits I have, I could actually probably buy another spaceship. Something you can do in this game, I think, is like kind of build a fleet. And I only have one ship, which is mine right now, which I could upgrade. I don't really need any repairs right now, not that I'm aware of.
Here's what we can spare to sell.
Buy back. Is like fuel a resource?
Take care. We like our customers to leave.
Most people do. I'm just so happy to hear somebody. Fast travel. Yeah, maybe if we try to do a jump again from where we are now, we'll have enough range to make the jump. Just kind of unclear, you know? We'll take power from everything that we can spare. Divert full power to the grav drive. All that it'll fit at least. See if we can chart to Cheyenne where we need to go. Oh, that much of a burden this time. Fair enough.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship.
I don't have contraband on ship.
Our scan detected contraband. Halt and prepare to be boarded. All illegal and stolen goods will be confiscated.
See, I don't...
Copy that. Stay on course while we escort you in.
I put the contraband back. I didn't have it on me. I put all the... Yeah, like Xenowar. See, I didn't have the Xenowarfare tech though. I put it back in the box. I put it back. Did I only put one back and kept like the 5 or whatever? That's the only mistake I can possibly fathom that I made.
Drunk and disorderly is our #1 offense. The Freestar Collective's got a reputation for being a little lawless. That is not so.
Nobody in here right now.
I must have just not put all of them back. That's a real shame. Those were worth a lot, like a piece. And I was gonna come back and grab those to sell when I found somebody that could fence them outside of a planet that wouldn't scan my ship for contraband.
Sir, there's a bank robbery going on right now. And what are we doing?
You planning to tell me your demands at some point?
You find someone we can trust, and maybe we will.
Like who?
Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards neither.
Oh, look at me just walking in at the nick of time.
What the hell am I supposed to do with that?
Hi, Marshal Daniel Blake. I don't know why we're talking
Stand
about.
back now. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know you. Now please, stand back. Fine. Talk fast. I wish I could say you were wrong, but I'm backed into a corner here. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard.
Damn.
They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate.
They must have some demands by
They
now.
won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator.
Well,
in other words, they didn't
isn't
have a
that
plan
perfect?
for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one. Without demands, I ain't got much to work with. About all we can do is wait and see. All right, I'm willing to allow that. But a few things first. Say what you have to, but whatever they ask for, there's no way in hell I'm giving it to them. Also, there are lives at stake, so don't get cavalier. Find out what they want, and then report back to me. Hey, you in the bank. I'm sending in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see him, and don't try nothing.
All right. Man. I don't want to put my lawgiver away.
Seems we've got a little excitement on our hands.
Yeah, I think so. Nice and steady.
You're the negotiator, huh?
Yep.
If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender, you're dead wrong.
First, I'd like to know who I'm talking to. What's your name?
It's Jed. Jed Bullock.
How Mange plays.
Well, ain't you polite? So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us?
Wait, ooh. Please. I need persuasion checks. I need to pass these, otherwise I cannot upgrade my persuasion.
I don't know you, so why should your word mean anything to me?
Green is supposed... Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to require 8 points to pass this. Green is supposed to be the easiest persuasion. Yellow, a little bit more difficulty, but a higher payoff. And red, a hell of a lot more difficult, but the best payoff. I've been failing easy checks left and right. I've not been able... I played for 7 hours in my last playthrough, and I was not able to successfully pass a persuasion check. I didn't even pass the easy ones. The game went from being like feasible to like not being able to do this at freaking all.
I see what you mean. Well, I guess you have a point. I ain't buying it. Nothing you say is gonna change my mind, so let's just move on. They talk too damn much. Complain about everything. As much as we'd like to, none of us has shot one yet. We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship.
See, I failed an
Drop the
easy
hostages
check.
off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it? What, you think we want to stay locked up in here? Hell no! Then persuade the Marshal that it ain't. This whole damn job's gone wrong. It was supposed to be just a quick hit. Clean and simple, you know? So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, they're going crazy in here. I don't know how much longer we can last. What do you mean?
Your robbery charge becomes a murder charge. You don't want that to
Damn it.
happen.
I didn't think of it that way. Maybe you're right. Nobody gets hurt, we won't have to rot in jail for the rest of our lives. It's up to the Marshal to make sure the hostages don't get hurt. Nah, it's too late to back out now.
See?
We're seeing this through. You go tell
I
the
can't-
Marshal to get that ship ready so we can all walk away from this thing without anybody getting hurt.
I can't take the blame for choosing the easy persuasion choices that I should freaking pass. I can't pass them, and I can't get better at it because I can't pass them. God damn. You.
Security around here is a joke.
Gravity's high in
Those
this planet,
guys
too.
are scared. I can tell. I heard every word. He's talking too loud. Sign of fatigue. All that fear and exhaustion are taking a toll. They're not thinking straight. That puts us in a very precarious position.
You know what needs to be done.
Nah, you'd be wasting your time. Or worse, it'd make them angry. No sense risking that. I appreciate your idealism, but there were only ever two ways this could end. You've already ruled out one of them, so that leaves us with only one option. We have to free the hostages by taking out their captors. Problem is, they're keeping me and the guards in sight at all times. If we try to move against them, they'll see us coming. You'd be willing to do that? You've got guts, that's for damn sure. I can't deny that you're right, though. They might not see that coming. Now, I see two ways we can play this. You could ask to see the hostages. Once you're inside, you can make your move. If you're quick, I think you can take them out before they have a chance to respond. But you'll have to shoot to kill. There's also a back door. Most of their attention's focused out front here, so they may not be watching it as closely. This key should unlock it.
The Shaw gang's making fools of us all.
I heard Mr. Wright's gonna be looking for an apprentice soon.
Rupert takes a peach of a job.
Can you get certified in time?
You sure? No. Someone in mind already.
He might. You're a hard worker.
Punch. Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. This is definitely not like Skyrim or a Bethesda game where, or even Fallout, where your stealth would increase from just sneaking around. You literally have to put points in sneaking, otherwise you're not going to see an improvement, I don't think. What? Stealing from the bank? Really?
This should be...
I didn't want to. Y'all just kind of made it happen. Oh, you got some jump skills, bro. Sorry, dude. I really could have talked you out of it. I don't want to steal credits.
No. This is bad.
Yeah. didn't really have to be like this. I wish I had points in persuasion. I also still haven't deposited stuff I need, or that's adding too much weight. Haven't deposited that in my ship. Good. Healing. Some applause would be nice. Maybe some cheering.
They've got the marshal by the balls.
Nice work. I heard the fight. The hostages, are they safe?
I have no idea.
That's good to hear. Those people aren't just citizens of the Freestar Collective, they're like family. We all are. As for the Shaw gang, we'll grieve for them too. Here, you've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material.
No.
If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox.
I am UC. I'm part of the UC. I can't.
That bank robbery was something else. Just thinking about it gets my heart.
It's okay. I'm okay.
Thing.
I just need a minute.
Who's Frank and Rayo?
Aquila City is lucky that Hope Tech still deals with them after the reception I've gotten. I come here offering business, employment opportunities, and they practically spit in my face.
Ain't that some shit?
That's right on the money there. So Ron Hope assigns me to Aquila City, and I'm excited, right? Could be a plum assignment. But I need a place to sleep here, so I bought some prime real estate for me and my girl. And damn it, you'd think I plowed through a sacred burial site. Listen, I'm not the one selling some priceless historical manor. That's not on me.
How's it historical?
That's just the thing, isn't it? It's not really. All the manors on the core were built by the founders. But this isn't some sort of sacred ground, right? It's just housing. And the owners before, some nobody third-tier family. But it's the core. Ha! Like I care. And don't forget the damned realtor. Thanks for hearing me out. Hope you have a better day than I've had.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that was
thinking
fun.
The Rock tomorrow night.
No, nothing like that happened. They were more scared than
If
we
they
were.
insult you or me, I won't just roll over and take it. I have every right to go wherever I like.
Go talk to me. You are a
Glad
person
that's over with.
with a name,
I
Elizabeth.
think I've seen enough of the Shaw gang to last a lifetime.
Do you have anything else to say?
Glad you showed up when you did.
Okay. An NPC with a name, but nothing to say. Oh, in arms. Just admiring the work that went into the game. Rock. Ooh. I finally get to meet The Rock. Been waiting.
And you're breathing? Back to normal yet?
Mostly. Still feels a little weird, though. Guess I'm not used to having the tube out. But it's nothing that would keep me from getting back out there.
You need to give it more time, Helga.
Guess that means you won't be telling the Marshal that I'm approved for field duty.
Not yet.
You learn how to breathe on your own, jeez.
And I need to be close at hand if that happens.
Fine, fine. But you should know that I'm crawling the walls in here.
You just take it easy. Shouldn't be long now.
Well,
Well, hey
why don't
there.
you focus on your,
You seen those ashta outside the walls? They keep me in business, if you take my meaning.
your physical, damn it. Sorry, the terminology escapes me. When people recover from surgery and they have to do their physical, like, training, rehab. Yeah, you gotta do your rehab, lady. Oh, where'd you go now? Come on.
Some days it feels like if I stop
Ugh,
stitching
what the
people back
freak
together,
happened?
the
Hold
whole
on.
I got a feeling this ain't the last I'll see of you.
How about you pick a spot to stand in, Bethesda? Jesus Christ.
I can patch you up, or if you need supplies, I've got those as well. Let's have a look at you.
Hey, it's some
Good
balloons.
news is I've seen worse. Bad news is not many. Hold still now. All right, you're good to go. Overall, not too bad. People keep me hopping all the time. Mainly it's minor scruffs, bruises, the occasional broken arm. The real work is when someone gets attacked by an Ashta. Those are the bad times. Enjoy Aquila City, and for God's sake, be careful.
The doctor can find any supplies you need.
Yeah, everything's gonna be stealing here if I steal it, so whatever.
Just waiting around.
Thank you for healing me. This thing, look at that. That's a beast. Not like that, Dino mech or whatever, but damn.
Dinner tried to rob the place in broad daylight?
Seems that way.
That's pretty crazy, even by Shaw Gang standards.
Well, nobody ever accused those boys of having an overabundance of common sense.
Also, there's no Shaw Gang anymore after me.
Need something?
Yeah. Take my helmet off so I don't look like a weeb. Oh, bad call. Hold on. Synth leather, huh? Kind of badass. Still like my jumpsuit though. No, don't. I sat down so I could talk to you. Fucking Bethesda.
Hiya.
Where'd you fucking go? Stop.
Don't be causing trouble now.
Called immersion and you're breaking it.
You got some business with me?
Yes. I had business with you at the table before you walked over here.
Oh, well, if the Marshal sent you to me, that means he's looking to recruit you. Just so you know what you're getting into, I'll explain who we are and what we do. Well, the Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship theft, or put some would-be bank robbers behind bars. Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do. Like most things that are worth doing, it ain't always easy. But do I think we make the Freestar Collective a little safer for everyone? Yeah, I do. I imagine you've got some questions. I'll answer anything I can.
Yeah, can I be both a citizen of the UC and Freestar at the same time?
Well, in theory, a Freestar Ranger can go anywhere in Freestar Collective space, even private property. But of course, it doesn't always work out that way. We also have jurisdiction over any local security when we're tracking a fugitive. The number's always changing due to retirements, recruiting, and unfortunately, death in the line of duty. But as far as I know, there's never been more than a dozen Rangers at any one time.
Damn, that's way more exclusive than what the Vanguard was offering me.
I'll say right up front that if you're looking to get rich, this ain't the line of work for you. But yeah, we do get paid from time to help with expenses and such. Okay then. A word about myself. I'm in charge of making sure anyone that wants to be a Freestar Ranger is up to the task. That being said, the Marshal wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you had potential. So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to sign up with the Freestar Rangers?
Give me the Marshal's job. How do I apply?
Before I hand you a badge, I need to know you can handle the job. You helped out with the hostage situation, but sometimes people just get lucky. Tell you what, use the mission terminal and take one of the listed jobs. Your choice. Come back alive, and we'll talk about you joining up.
Always something.
Then I suggest you get going.
Deputized.
Just let me drink in peace.
Pull up a seat, friend. You won't find a better selection of brews and beverages anywhere in the Freestar Collective.
This guy's voice. I feel like I'm in New Vegas now, especially since I can become like a ranger.
Ah, it's not mine. I just work here. Yeah, I guess technically the city owns it, but it's really the Freestar Rangers' place more than anyone else's. But yeah, I'm happy to work here. The pay's decent, but it's also the safest job I've ever had. There you go.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Good to see you.
Freestar is not the worst bunch I imagine them being. Kill the outlaw captain. Ramos. Rescue hostage jab. Freestar. Narcissist. We've been having serious problems with spacers hijacking spaceships and holding the crew hostage. We have an active situation in the Neron system. Go there and put down spacers. Did I already do this? No, maybe not. Let's go. I'm a ranger, ranging away. Here I go, I'm gonna save the day. Freestar Ranger. Are they better than you see? I don't know, but we're gonna find it. We're gonna see.
Some make it seem like he built the whole damn Freestar Collective.
Freestar Ranger, Freestar Ranger. R is for Ranger, A is for Ranger, N is for Ranger, E is for Ranger. No, my inventory. Ooh, celebrated. Bag. Oh, yeah, you know what? I can also transfer some weapons. I've got redundant weapons. Alright, so I have different coachmen. Lacerated coachman, 62 damage. Disassembled coachman. 20 against robots. Personnel. Rare, but I'm gonna deposit it. Lawgiver. Just don't do melee with it. Yeah, let's use 27 caliber. Oh, you're like the only thing, huh? The Kraken and the Maelstrom both use the same ammo. The Maelstrom just does better damage. I don't need a Kraken for any reason. Furious modified Grendel. I don't have any other Terminator Coachman. Oof, aha, against aliens, that's... Damn. I don't want to deposit that just yet. I got a booster Solstice and an exterminator Solstice, so we can get rid of that. Did myself a favor. Drop some of that extra weight.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
We ain't landing, we leaving. Aaron, that is quite a distance. Adjustments on the fly.
You ran out of luck.
I'm gonna kill everybody. The red mist is settled. I'm sorry, folks. That's the look of somebody that's gonna kill everybody.
Everything's 5 by 5, Captain.
Yeah, you guys can chill. Guys. Mange's just gonna take care of everything. You don't have to worry. Just gonna talk to them. Just gonna talk to them. I'm just gonna talk to the spacers. You don't have anything to worry about. No, you know what's the most appropriate? The lawman. Where's the lawman? Oh yeah. Lawgiver.
Always a pleasure, Captain.
Landing bay access. Ladders are very vulnerable positions. Are you willing to talk, or do you want to shank me?
Huh?
Okay, there is no negotiations. We got that. Why is it stealing? Why is it stealing?
Let's go then.
I can only put myself on a phone. Ah. Yes. This is what they call kiting. When you kite. When your enemies are scripted to follow you, it's like you're carrying them along on a string like a kite. Considering how vulnerable climbing ladders makes me, I'm not too keen on doing that while there are enemies that shoot me. Hello. Stolen artwork. Well, the plot just thickened, sir. What are you doing with stolen artwork?
And
It's back to the grind. These damned hijackers are getting worse. Thank you, but I'm still just shaken up. You Rangers. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my route.
What's with the stolen artwork, dude? Why is it contraband, and why would I get in trouble for having it?
I can't thank you enough. Thanks again. I can't thank you enough.
Good luck, I guess.
Thanks again.
I guess you don't need me to untie you, considering that has been somehow... crap, what's the blocked?
Captain on deck.
You're damn right. How do you get your engines up and running? I've had repair supplies. Yeah, I've heard it all before.
And that's it. Enjoy that Aquila City air.
You know it. Is there actually air on this planet? O2 24%? 24% is good? No, people are wearing helmets and spacesuits. Oh, but some people aren't, so I guess it's being clear to breathe the air, I think. If you had 100% O2, I mean, that would be a huge problem. 100% of Earth standards, you're fine. 100% of overall gases on the planet, now that's a problem. You can't breathe that shit. Too much oxygen's not a thing you can do.
A mirror wolf at the Low House could really use someone helpful like you.
Well, hey there.
We got a lot of bars in the city. All class joints. Well, except
You've got
Aggie's.
potential. Just need to see a little more from you. Oh, you're back. How'd it go?
I did the mission, so I mean, pretty good, right?
Good. You did what I asked, so let's go meet the Marshal. Follow me.
Late one night, Annie Wilcox tried to arrest me.
We're headquartered in the upper floors of the Rock, but we also have remote stations throughout Freestar Collective space. Helps us to identify and respond to threats more quickly. Like I said before, there are less than a dozen Rangers in all, and we operate with limited resources. Thankfully, most people respect us and are willing to cooperate. In this job, your eyes, ears, and wits are every bit as important as your badge and your sidearm. Marshal?
Emma! I take it you're here because you're satisfied that our new recruit can handle the job.
Seems capable enough, and we could use the help.
All right, then. Step forward, recruit. Let me have a word with you.
Excuse me.
I've got just one question. Do you pledge
Yes.
to defend the people of the Freestar Collective, even if it means risking your own life?
I didn't realize that that was what you were gonna ask. I pledge to punch the enemies of the Freestar. Guess so. Risk my life.
Good. Here, take these. You're now a Freestar Ranger deputy. I'm assigning you to Ranger Wilcox for some
Jedi
field
added.
training.
Nice.
Listen good to what she tells you. Welcome aboard, deputy.
Wish we could throw you a welcome party, but there's work to do. We got word from a farmer on Montera Luna. She says someone's trying to take her farm, and she's afraid she might be in danger.
Do we know anything about this farmer?
Just a name. Michaela Wagner. There have been Wagners on Montera Luna for a long time.
Always a Wagner.
And I'm sure they're proud of that heritage. Well, it's a moon that orbits Montera. It's got a breathable atmosphere, warm climate, and good soil.
I'm starting
for
to
growing.
notice a theme here. Montera, Rangers, Freestar. Okay. Time for some rough justice. Sounds simple
Well,
enough.
most things do at the start. Doesn't mean they stay that way. That being said, best not to assume anything. Just try to keep an open mind. Grab any supplies you might need, and let's get going.
Pay attention to what Ranger Wilcox tells you.
Hey. Hey. Okay. I promise. Okay, Wilcox. What am I doing?
Sooner we get to Montera Luna, the better. See you.
Are you following me? Oh. I don't know. I don't think Sarah would be a fan. See, I'm one of the, Oh, you are following. I'm one of those explorers. Constellation. I'm a member of Constellation, and we operate out of New Atlantis, which is under UC jurisdiction. And if Sarah was here right now, I don't think she would appreciate me affiliating myself with a Freestar Ranger.
Can hardly walk 2 steps without running into a bar.
Oop. Well, I'm a ranger. I can just draw my weapon. Oh, okay. We really have to go. Okay. Oh, no, wait. That's my ship. No, it's not. Okay. Fast travel. Yes, I can.
Glad to be part of the team.
Oh, we really do have to leave the planet. Okay. Can do. I thought this was something that was on our planet. Or this planet. Take off. Let's do this! Love that. I'm developing an attachment to this ship. Made the same mistake with the Normandy. Hey. Where's our objective? Montera Luna. Oh, that's not that far. Make the jump. Yeah, we don't even need to put energy into our grab drive. Whatever it's called.
Approaching ship. You've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband.
Yeah, hey, guess who's on board? 2 Rangers.
Alright.
Maybe I'm supposed to have this contraband. You ever think of that? Alright, let's fucking do this! Come on,
Captain on deck.
Emma. I'll remember. Veterans Farm remembers. Daytime, breathable air. Ooh. What is the oxygen? This is even less oxygen than the other planet.
Over here!
Hey! I don't know you. Wagoner.
The Freestar
Always
Rangers.
a Wagner.
You have no idea how happy I am to see you.
That was
I'm
not
Ranger
the
Emma
voice
Wilcox.
that came out.
My
of
deputy
NPC.
and I are here to help. Now, tell us what happened.
I was out planting in the fields when I saw some men approaching. They looked like soldiers.
Bethesda.
With uniforms and weapons and such. They wanted to buy the farm. Didn't even ask if it was for sale. Their offer was so low, I told them right where they could stick it. They said they'd give me time to think about it, but if I didn't change my mind, I was gonna regret it. Then they left.
If they plan on coming back, they must be somewhere nearby. We'll hunt those men. You said they look like soldiers? Any reason why someone might want this farm in particular?
Nothing I can think of, no. Truth is,
Are you sure
we're in some
about
hard
that?
times here. The last
sure
harvest
about
was
that?
the worst we've had in a long time. Besides, it ain't like there's a lack of available land around here.
How many were there?
There were 4, but when they were walking away, I heard them talking like there were others. Maybe there's more out there.
Well, son of a bitch. Butter my biscuit. Call me a bitch. Hey.
That's right. The uniforms look like the ones worn by Freestar soldiers back during the war. They had a certain steel in their eyes. Like men who are used to violence. I was in fear for my life. Back behind the house are some canyons. They went that way. That place is dangerous. Steep slopes, narrow trails, rock slides, and all manner of hostile creatures, too.
I'll just take your
If you're
word
going
for
after
it.
those men, be careful. Oh, there's one other thing. They said they were the first. The first of what, I'm not sure. But there must be more of them coming.
Thank you, ma'am. That should be enough for us to find these men. All right, Deputy. Keep that weapon handy and your eyes sharp. Since these guys don't know we're after them, they're probably not making an effort to hide their tracks. Now, let's go and check out those canyons.
You're the boss. For now. I'm gonna scan some plants. I hear plants like to be scanned. I'm glad this plant has low gravity.
I like it. Nice change of pace from Aquila City.
Oh, there are plenty along the way. Don't you be like that. Don't you be like that. What is here? Really? You integrated a scanning system into the gameplay. You made it a pivotal part of completing the game. Yet when it comes to scanning something, you can't have your scanner open to scan it. You need to put your scanner away in order to
Boot tracks. Several pairs by the look.
scan a
Not too
clue.
old.
I got that.
Let's head down into the canyon and see if we can find more.
Real brilliant on the dev's part for this mission. Obviously, there's a conflict because the devs were like, well, you can't click on things when you have the scanner out. That's just the way we're going to do it.
Back when I was a kid, I used to love exploring and making maps. These canyons would have kept me busy for months. I'd have looked into every nook and cranny.
Emma, we got work to do. Who's the professional here, me or you? Warming sunflower. I want to scan it while it's alive, but I also want to shoot it.
Look out!
Shoot it up.
Hate to use force, but I've got a duty.
It's an alien. Might as well be a mutant from Fallout. Hey, Emma, I was trying to talk. And now I don't remember what I was saying.
Watch it! Good eye, Deputy. Looks like we're heading in the right direction.
The level 1. Can I scan the corpse? Yeah. You have to scan along it live, huh? Such bullshit. Poor settler. Injector though, were you a drug addict? This is very Fallout of you. I mean, I want to scan you. If I scan you, I'll get my merit badge.
Grab some cover.
Where'd you go?
Aim straight and steady.
Keep up. How many more do I have to scan? Okay, keep an eye out for those. Find the ruffians by examining their tracks.
Got a situation here.
I've scanned them, huh?
Get ready.
Oh yeah? Plushie. Seems like these bandits have met their end.
Definitely passed this way. Let's just hope they're not perched up on these walls, waiting to snipe us.
Oh yeah, this one does good against aliens. Prognosis, lacerations, pain. Hell yeah.
nice to get out under the sky for a spell. Being a mother means I
That
don't
turn
get as much
is
field work
pointed
as I
at
used to.
those aliens. What if I... Nice, the turn is going to work. Oh, they destroyed the turn. Okay. Be alive to scan this. Touch me. I don't know you. Okay, my health is low. Well, allow me to fix that with a exterminator. Witchman. Spoiler alert. You're not gonna like.
You're a natural tracker.
Interesting.
Smell that? I bet my badge that's wood smoke from a campfire. Please be ready.
Targets, huh? Ooh. Less physical damage. Nice little outfit, don't get me wrong, but not offering any protection. I'm gonna take a chance here and feel like I can talk to him, but might just turn into an altercation. Well,
we're gonna have some fun. Well now, look who's here. Ms. Wagner called in the cavalry. Except it ain't much of a cavalry. I suggest you turn around and walk away while you still can.
I'm not going anywhere, not until I get smashed.
Oh, it ain't exactly the farm that's special, but that ain't none of your business. Don't recognize the uniforms. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. It's like the Major said, everyone's conveniently forgotten. Forgotten our sacrifice. Forgotten how we were betrayed. We'll make them all remember soon enough. I promise you that. You think you're in a position to make demands? Well, I've got news for you. All you're getting from me is a shallow grave. So, got any last words I should try to remember? Oh, I think it does. We've been
Well, wasn't really any option out of that, huh? I have to go to the bathroom. Movement speed, jump height. Ooh. 2 minutes. Nice. Three of these. Yeah, why not?
Oh, no! Don't let him leave here alive! Teach him a lesson! Ah! Ooh!
At least I ain't gonna be bored.
I'm the predator. Oh yeah? Okay. Damn, I'm a freaking beast when I'm spamming all the aid.
Damn, that was a lot rougher than I expected. Let's talk.
Yeah, we'll talk in a second. Get some goods to collect. Damn, I'm so hyped out right now on drugs. Where are the bodies, though? Give me the... I don't know what a first soldier is, but... Alright, maybe we should talk before I, No. No. I have to use the restroom. This cannot wait. Alright, we're back. Hello? Well, Emma?
Are you okay?
I'm good.
Really? Guess you've led a pretty exciting life.
So far.
Maybe the less I know about that, the better. Let's search the area. Maybe we can find something that explains what these guys were up to.
Okay.
Hopefully, we can find something that explains who these guys were and why they were after the Wagoner farm. Likewise.
Credits. Job's done. See what that is. My contact on the inside came through and I've got your ship. Grabbed it right out of the factory. How embarrassing for Hope Tech. I'll drop it off at the agreed upon location once the credits are in my account. Do you need any other spaceships, Jack? Let me know. Always looking for work.
Find anything interesting?
Yeah.
Let's see what we have here. Interesting. So, their ship was stolen from the Hope Tech factory. Whoever pulled that off must have been one hell of a shipjacker. Well, I guess someone really wants that farm bad. Speaking of which,
Got a full-time
let's
job.
get back there and let Miss Wagoner know that she's safe. For now.
Okie doke. Okie dokie, alachokie. Watch me magically fast travel.
What's the news? What happened? Did you find those men?
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see you're all right then. They must have been crazy or desperate, trying to take on the Freestar Rangers. So who were they? And why do they want my farm? Hope Tech? The cargo ship company? Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
That was not a convincing deflection.
They say the Rangers always get their man, so to speak. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I can't thank you enough. I'd hate to be remembered as the wagoner who couldn't hold on to the farm that's been in the family for so long. Of course. All the same, I'm grateful.
If you have any more trouble, give us a call. We're in system, so it won't take long to get someone out here. All right, Deputy. Let's get back to the rock. We need to report this to the Marshal.
Always a pleasure, Captain.
Bayazora. I want to get my follower on the ship, but there's no slots for him right now.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband, and you can be on your way. You're good to go.
You'll
Have a
never
nice
catch
time
me
in Aquila
alive,
City.
Kappas. Oh, the gravity is quite extreme on this planet. Good, my character actually is somewhat. I use the term loosely, but somewhat normative jumping. Still pretty good for a human being, to be honest. This has to be the gravity that I grew up in. 1.51 Earth gravity.
Hey, Deputy.
Just making my way.
Making my way downtown. The student in his like private bedroom. Oh, I had no idea there was like a tent here. That's the big canopy.
New deputy, huh? Honor to have you.
Oh, shucks, how do we get up here? This is the front entrance of the freaking building. Yes. Well, there is always one option. Sitting and waiting. For them to get down from whatever secret freaking
If you're looking
stairwell.
for the Rangers, check the upper levels.
Oh.
What's the story
How
on
is that so hard?
Montero Luna?
That call we got from Wagner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagners off the land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done. I agree. Until we see the whole picture, we won't know if Miss Wagner is truly safe. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm?
What I made of them is corpses.
If that's true, then someone must have hired them. Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm? Hope Tech ships ain't exactly cheap. That thief could probably tell us a lot about these men you ran into.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. They also said something about being forgotten. They seemed bitter about it, resentful. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? Any of that sound familiar?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of Nera. What was left of it, anyway. The 1st Cavalry lost almost all their mechs and soldiers in a big push to take a United Colonies base. They were just about there when a ceasefire order came down. Both sides had just lost too much by then. It was a bloodbath. The commanding officer of the 1st disobeyed the order. He didn't want the lives of his soldiers to be sacrificed for nothing. They court-martialed him, and the rest of the surviving officers, and locked them all up.
Yeah.
I suppose it ain't impossible, but it's real damn unlikely. The unit was pretty much wiped out, and the few that survived ended up in prison after a court-martial for disobeying orders. I don't recall how long the sentence was. No, it doesn't. Just raises more questions. It's a good bet that starship thief can help us get some answers. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech. He might be able to help you find the thief. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors, and they're the ones we answer to.
Okay.
The ruling body that oversees the Freestar Collective and the Rangers. The council members are the political and corporate elite of the Freestar Collective, so we have to tread lightly when we're dealing with them. Proud, stubborn, and smart. A self-made man. He built Hope Tech through blood, sweat, and sheer willpower. Good. The last thing I need is the council breathing down my neck. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Montero Luna. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the 1st Cavalry. Good hunting.
I actually met a guy who finished the Red Mile.
Am I even wearing my... How did I boost without
He lost
my...
an eye in the process. But he did walk away with a pile of credits. And I mean, you got those guys, right?
I'm not even wearing my base suit. I'm boosting.
If you're looking for a sidearm,
Safe travels, gate 2. Okay. I gotta learn how to hit the cockpit button.
Everything's 5 by 5.
Good. Let's take off. Hi, I'm Paul. Don't have a lot of ammo with this really kick-ass gun. Well, the personal arc, while there's a lot of rounds.
Please tell me you're here to help, not to try and steal my ship.
Yeah, well, if you want to keep that badge, then don't get any ideas. This old girl and I have been through a lot together.
How about you?
I was tracking a crew
What
of
kind of
outlaws
response
that's
was
been preying
that?
on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop.
Hold on. I flashed my badge. It's a nice ship. Flash my badge, but I'm not interested. Oh, well, you know, if you want to keep that badge, don't get any ideas. Like, what the kind of line is that?
Up on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you're jokingly friendly now. Sorry, it's just... Sometimes the writing is just not fluent.
I'll be fine once the pain medication kicks in. The priority right now is the ship. Can't do my job without it. Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed up there. Thanks. I owe you one. Thanks. That should get me home. You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen. They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha. Good hunting.
Oh, okay. Bethesda. Alrighty. I'm ready for some combat. Hopefully.
Make short work of him.
I have even shields up.
This is gonna be good.
For the love of God, somebody come up in my sights. Jeez Louise.
You can try and run. Die! Die! Ah!
Why can't I collect whatever this is? There we go. That was dumb. All of those.
Approaching ship, you've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband.
Excuse you, I'm a ranger.
Alright, that's it.
A
Welcome to
Freestar
Oaktown.
Ranger. Don't know if you heard of him. I can go anywhere, technically. Ranger, 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 Ranger.
Yes?
Excuse me. A little desperate here.
This is such a long shot. All right, Adela. Deep breath. Oh, God.
Right. Right. When I signed on to be a freight captain, I was expecting long hours and dull routes. And now I'm a hair away from being executed. Or worse.
Always somebody.
Where to start? So, I fly a rust bucket called the Markab for a small shipping line. It just started, really. We do bulk shipping, boring stuff like actuators and seed stock, and minerals. Have you ever had a standard, boring job just blow up in your face?
Yeah. As a matter of fact.
You get it then. So, I just got assigned to the Markab. The first shipment? Slag steel. Nothing special. As soon as I left Neon and got scanned, things got crazy. Spacers, Freestar security, the works. Everyone demanding I power down, hand over the contraband, or sometimes just firing first. I skipped the system, ditched the cargo, and have been running ever since.
Damn, bro.
I don't know. I was just flying for my life. But some bad people want it. It gets even worse. A tracker just landed and I just know he's hunting a bounty. Me. But the trick is, everyone knows the ship. But my info isn't in the database yet. All they got is my last name, Fahim. So if you go into the pit stop and claim you're Captain Fahim of the Markab, maybe you can deal with the tracker? The company is, well, a real train wreck. I'm amazed they even have my last name on file. For once, working for such a dump is a good thing. A member of the Trackers Alliance. You know, bang bang dead or alive bounty hunters? I don't know. I don't want anyone to get hurt, but he may not give you any choice. Listen, I just haul, well, garbage. But you, I mean, you're armed and look, well, awesome. I figure you could do a solid for the little guy, girl. Plus credits. I did mention the credits, right? You are the best! This slate has everything they know about me. It's not much. He's the one with the cowboy hat. Just stay safe. Thank you.
All right.
Excuse me.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
You're talking to a goddamn ranger. There's only like 12 of us. My authority supersedes yours.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust? I can walk, talk, and breathe without too much pain. That's good enough for me. Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened him up for you. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free. No, and I can't get answers as to why not. I'm sure Mr. Hope has his reasons. His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on. I'm guessing the Marshal already told you this, but I'll say it anyway. Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. The Council oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile him up. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect. every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor. I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
As for parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Well, talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our body. We're also responsible for
Don't mind me.
welfare.
I'm just throwing shit.
We look out for our people here, Bridget. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Free Star Rangers. At last. Ah, damn, good to see you. I think we're done here, Bridget.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Bridget.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling being a Free Star Ranger. We certainly could use more of you.
Sounds like you have the opposite opinion of what you just said. Well, allow me to put my best foot forward and just
Shall we?
punch you in the
Time
face.
is money. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better. That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done.
Nope.
I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors. Then, I trust that you know what I expect of you. Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind.
The shipment was delivered to a group of men who were trying to acquire farm. Yes, I do.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Sadly, there's no lack of mercenaries in the settled systems. I suppose the chance to cut costs by stealing a ship was too good to pass up? Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can. Because I told them not to. If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist. What? Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. HopeTech holds its employees to the very highest standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know. We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened, and not one person seems to have seen anything at all. Frankly, I think that's both highly unlikely and more than a little suspicious. However, I can't deny there are times when the hangar is empty, so it's not inconceivable the thief could have slipped in unseen. No, nothing at all. It was just a standard Hope-Tech cargo hauler. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. Hope-Tech builds some of the most durable and reliable starships in the settled systems. Now, you can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes. Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on Hope-Tech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that. I hope so.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word?
Yeah.
That wasn't as helpful as it could have been.
Nope.
Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail.
The application list is a parsec long.
Yeah, me too. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place. Well, we could talk for an hour about that. The short version would be that crime, law, and justice don't exactly mean the same things there. The badge doesn't carry the same weight on Neon, so you might have to get creative. He's what I'd call a pragmatist. He sees things for what they are. He's also well-connected, which means a lot on Neon. You should listen to what he tells you. It'll keep you out of trouble. He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there.
I know that voice actress.
I'll be taking it easy for a couple of days. Need time to heal up. Then, I need to get back up there and keep an eye out for more pirates. I'm hoping to track one of their ships so I can find their hideout. Guess we could both use a little luck, huh? Yeah, the question of who helped the starship thief is still an open one. Don't you worry. I'll keep an ear to the ground. You be careful in Neon.
Where are we at for time? I apologize. Almost 3 hours? Yeah. Alrighty. I put 7 hours in already, and then I just couldn't stay away, and I put in another pretty much like 3 hours. I think I'm gonna call it a quits. It's almost 3 in the morning. I started at 3 in the afternoon, so that's like 12 hours that we've been streaming. I hate to disappoint, but at this point I'm actually just getting fatigued. Alrighty, so yeah, thank you for joining me this evening, everybody that's been watching. The 2 viewers that I have, you're really awesome. Thank you. Diggs, BT Dubs, good to hear from you again on the chat. It's been a minute. Actually, it's been a really long while, but thank you for checking in on me, seeing how I'm doing. If you're new to the channel, please, please, please sub or follow. However you're watching me. There we are. It's a big help. I stream to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, and following me on any one of those platforms is a big help because it allows me to increase the larger the follower count, because I'm such a small account, allows me to increase the quality of the stream, and that's a big thing, particularly on Twitch. Twitch is the big bottleneck. I have to throttle the graphic quality of my stream because of Twitch. I stream to 3 platforms, like I said, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, but you have to abide by the lowest common denominator. Like, whatever one is throttling you the most on like what they'll allow is the one you have to abide by. So basically, because Twitch won't let me stream in a wider aspect ratio or in a better graphic quality or higher resolution, I have to change my settings on my streaming software to accommodate Twitch specifically. Even though I'm streaming to 3 platforms, you can only change your settings. I can't make specific streaming settings to stream to YouTube, and I can't make specific streaming settings to stream to Facebook and to Twitch, etc. Like, I have to just come up with one set of settings, and that's generally what my stream's going to put out. And Twitch gets really funky if you try to stream in a higher quality than what they allow you to do. They compress your stream, it gets all pixelated, the colors get out of whack. And the reason why they limit what I can do on my stream is because my follower count is so low. So if you subscribe on Twitch, that helps me, because once I hit a certain number, Twitch will find it worth their time to allow me to stream in a higher resolution. Ergo, everything else benefits from it. Facebook's a similar story. If you can follow me, if you're going to be at work tomorrow's Monday, and you're going to be like, you know, not working because you're going to be on your phone on Facebook, type in Mange Plays Live and find me. And if you can, follow my page, because that helps too. But also follow me on Twitch. I'm also on YouTube. And when my videos get published on YouTube, they get automatically uploaded to BitChute and Rumble, which are 2 alternatives to YouTube. They're alternatives to Google. It's not a bad idea. They're upcoming markets, and it's not a bad idea to provide competition to Google, because if Google and Microsoft are like the 2 like big ones, you know, like when it comes to the software that people use in their everyday lives, introducing more alternatives, like I'm not going to be using Linux anytime soon, but introducing alternatives or embracing alternatives to Google and Microsoft are beneficial, because then they force those 2 large conglomerates to consider customer needs more than just the customers have to deal with whatever they feel like doing. So ergo, I stream on other platforms than just Mark Zuckerberg and Google. I don't know who owns Twitch. Somebody does. They're not doing too bad. But my point, don't always have to go with the big guys. So that actually said too, if you want to financially support the channel, I do have a Patreon, as well as a Subscribe Star. So you can donate to my Subscribe Star or my Patreon. I provide both, because some people don't really appreciate what Patreons, how they've treated some of their content creators financially. So Subscribe Star has been a little bit more on the up and up. And yeah, I provide both, because if you want to financially support this channel, I'm not opposed to that in any way, and I want to provide every avenue to you that I can for you to do that, because financial support to this channel is highly appreciated. Predominantly, I think financial support will cycle directly into hardware to make this channel look better. For example, I'm just streaming now in a high definition webcam, but it's a considerably blurry webcam. I want to upgrade my cam to something that actually uses 4K. So not only can I just make live streaming videos, but I can also do other content for YouTube in 4K instead of what looks like a blurry webcam. Yeah, web camera. So that's one particular thing. I want to invest in maybe like a second computer. I dropped about 3 G's into building the computer I have now, and it does a pretty good job of balancing gameplay and doing the live streaming. But it does struggle from time to time. Games that have particularly pushed the limits have been medium. The most recent game, Baldur's Gate 3, I had to dial back the graphical resolution on Baldur's Gate 3 in order for the game, because the computer will prioritize the performance of the game and sacrifice the live stream. And nobody wants to see the live stream laggy and stuttery. And like, I mean, if I play for three hours and every 5 seconds the screen stutters, it's for 3 hours. That's ridiculous, you know. So I had to dial back some of the resolution. Not that you guys saw it, but I mean, I saw a difference, but you guys didn't, because I can't even stream in high res anyway. But I had to dial that back because my computer needs to balance both the game and streaming. What most professional streamers do is they buy a second computer, nothing particularly special, that is just 100% dedicated to managing the stream. Even further, some people just get like a very advanced like piece of hardware. It's not even a computer, it's just like a stream deck. I mean, I have a stream deck, but it's different. It's the stream deck I have is just for assigning. It's a piece of hardware with a screen and has a touch screen, and you assign functions to icons so you can just kind of manage your live stream, like going between like stream and like the welcome and the goodbye and be right back and all that stuff. But there are decks out there that actually just manage the live streaming. Those are particularly expensive. I would actually rather just get a second computer and put the streaming software on that and just do that instead of having to deal with another deck. Not necessary. But that's something else that your financial contributions can help support. So if you feel like supporting the channel and helping it grow, that's definitely a way you can do that. But aside from that, yeah, thank you everybody for watching. I'm very tired. It's been a long day. We've done about 12 hours of streaming. A personal best for me. And yeah, maybe we'll see what we can do tomorrow, but we definitely want to keep doing this and keep the ball rolling throughout the week. It's a little difficult considering the hours that I work, but we'll try to get at it. So far, Starfield's very fun. Starting to get a little reminiscent of New Vegas, actually. It's certainly had moments where it's felt like Outer Worlds, and now it's starting to feel a little bit like New Vegas, which is kind of fun. So we'll see where this goes. Until next time, everybody, have a good night, and I don't know.